All right, former acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker joins us now. And sir, it's good to have you on. I just want to ask: is there any point to having a special master after 2 weeks, after the FBI has had all these boxes, all this information for 2 weeks?
Well, there is, and good evening, Rob. Yeah. The reason you would want a special master is because the DOJ has admitted that they have a taint team. So they have a team of lawyers not on the case that are looking through this for privileged documents. But I don't think that you can trust in this environment that Eric was just describing a team of DOJ lawyers to review evidence for other DOJ lawyers. I wish you could. I wish it was a different moment. But, once they grab the passports in their zealous desire to grab every possible thing they could at Mar-a-Lago, I think they've lost the privilege to have the benefit of the doubt, to your point.
I think so, too. And I mean, it seems like they just, they probably just took everything. Trump indicated in the statement that he put out that they need to return a lot of stuff, not just the documents, but all the things they stole that they shouldn't have taken from him. Do you think that they just use this National Archives excuse? Do you think the FBI was just looking for a reason to jump into his house and raid after January 6th? I mean, there's the institutions in this country, the politicized institutions in this country, they are very threatened by him for so many different reasons. It seems like this was just the best excuse they had to go in.
Yeah, and the motion that they filed today really lays out the roadmap for that. And the two things that I would highlight for folks is the explanation of, kind of in the warrant, how broad the grant of authority to go grab not only the documents that they were seeking, but anything in the same box or in boxes adjacent to it. And at the same time, the inventory, if you look at the inventory that's attached to the motion, it lays out how the lack of specificity is just box number A15 and box number A16. And so I just, this seems to be a very, really an illegal search warrant based on my experience at the Department of Justice and what it sought to grab. And the only explanation to your point is that this is the archives wanting to grab everything and have the power in their court so that they, that they don't have to negotiate with President Trump about what is or what isn't presidential record covered under the act.
Former AG Matthew Whitaker, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob.